Hey, everybody now. Hey! Hey, everybody now. Hey! Hey! Everybody now. Hey! Everybody now. Hey! Spartan Nation. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let's go. Wake up. Wake up. Drink up. Everybody hit the bleachers hard. Orange and black with the drum like thumping in the yard. Left side, right side, waving towels up high. Quarterback calls it and the whole crowd comes alive. Parents in the stands, players on the field. Bars are popping at the Spartan field. Sideline packed with water jugs, helmets and black eye strips. Chain gang on the marker, barking through the speaker mix. Band seats shaking, bass drum rattling the rail. Chill line on the track, pump cutting through the mail. Coach in the huddle with the play she folded tight. Cleats on the rubber, fresh talk strikes in a Saturday night. Hold up, feel it, hear it now, get low. Hear it grow, one more. Shake the place, wait for it. Break the gate, here it go. Here it go, here it go. Get ready. Move your body now. Shake, show me how. Orange, black, Spartan pride. Everybody.
This is a special presentation brought to you by the Come On in Sports Network.
Get it. Welcome everybody to the weekly war cry. We are live, baby. This is the Come On In Sports Network. I'm your host, Dolph Jackson, and I'm joined by my co-host for the weekly war cry, the one and only Big Cal. Big Cal, how you doing tonight?
Hey, man, you know I'm doing good. Everybody else, y'all need to come on in.
Come on in, man. Come on in. Listen, we got a great show lined up for everybody tonight. Hey, it's game week, baby. It's game week. We got coaches in the building tonight, and we're gonna talk to the coaches and find out how training camp's been going. And also, some teams have already had a little action prior to this week's Jamboree. So we're gonna talk to the coaches about that. And we got a special guest coming in the building behind enemy lines. The enemy is in the building tonight. He found it, though. He found it. We still love him. Coach Dennis will be joining us tonight on the show, and he's in the back, and he is ready. And by the way, tonight we are introducing the weekly Family Trivia Challenge.
Well, I'm excited about this one, Dolph.
He is ready to take on anybody from Spartan Nation who has the courage to step up and battle him tonight. So we're going to close the show out with that tonight. But with that being said, also we got sport news coming tonight. And Kel, what else do we have on display tonight for the family?
We got the Spartan news, obviously. We got behind enemy lines, right? We got all our coaches coming in. We even got Miss Sarah to jump on today to kind of give us the news and happening. So I'm excited for that. And then, the one that you forgot, maybe the most interesting piece of this entire segment, Coach B is going to come on and do Coach's Corner. So we have an opportunity for Coach B to come on here and kind of explain the playbook a little bit. Maybe for some of you that don't necessarily follow the game as closely as some of us coaches do, Coach B is going to hop on, show you one of the electronic play system that we utilize to create plays, and maybe even walk you through a couple of formations. Don't expect anything special, because he's got to play Terrell in week 1, and he's not going to give away any of his secrets now.
Right.
But it should be a good segment.
Yes, it should. And before we get started, I want to remind everybody that you're watching the Come On In Sports Network. We're building a home for sports coverage right here in our community. I'm talking about from the NFL to youth football coaches, the young players themselves, families. If you're a doctor, come on in. If you're a lawyer, come on in. If you're a mechanic, come on in. It don't matter what you do. Just come on in, support the Come On In Sports Network, support these kids. And Kev, let's get to it. Let's bring on our special guest of the night. Kev, I'm gonna let you do the honor, sir.
All right. Welcome to the stage, Coach Dennis. He's the athletic director and 8U head coach for the Seagoville Dragons.
What's up, guys?
Happening,
Hey,
Coach Dennis?
appreciate
What's
y'all having
going
me on, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Can everybody hear me?
We can hear you
Yes,
just
sir.
fine.
Yes,
Now,
sir, man.
Dennis, we asked you to come on this week because we got the preseason jamboree that's kicking off this week. We've got Sunnyvale coming out, Rockwall coming out. We even got the Texas Tar Heels coming out. But we got 4 Seagoville teams coming out this week. So 6U, 8U, 10U, and 12U are all coming out to face some of the Spartan teams. And we like to bring the enemy in, roast them up a little bit, see if we can't get a little thing out of you, maybe get some excitement going. So
Yeah,
we
no.
appreciate you being here.
Hey, listen, we're excited. We're bringing all 4 teams down to Forney. Like you mentioned, 6U, 8, and 10, and 12U all coming down and ready. We're also getting some extra work in tomorrow against Ferris. We got Ferris coming into town, getting a little work in with us here in Seagoville. So, yeah, man, we're packed, we're ready, we're excited, and yeah, we'll see how it plays out, man. I coached flag last season. Most of my kids have moved up with me now to the 8U squad. So we got a pretty physical team on all levels. We seen the 10U and 12U scrimmaging against each other the other day, and man, I'll tell you what, man, them boys are banging, and it's going to be a good season off the top. I'll tell you what.
Well, we're happy to hear that, and I just want to start, you guys were in the same league as us about 3 years ago. That's kind of how we first interacted. Last 2 years, you guys have been elsewhere. Can you talk to us a little bit about where you guys were before and why you chose to leave that particular league to come and join UNTX with us again?
Yeah, I think just over the last couple of years, the league, or I'm sorry, our organization just wanted to transition a little bit. We were doing a lot of traveling on away games on the regular. So obviously, with the relationship we have with you and the Spartans, it was kind of a no-brainer when it kind of brought into fruition the UNTX league. So yeah, man, we're honored to be on with you guys. That season 3 years ago, I think, was a whole other different league that we were even in. So we've hopped around just a little bit in like the past 3 years. But I think we're locked in, ready to stay on with you guys, and hoping for some good football here soon.
Yeah, we're excited to have you guys back. It's kind of like with Terrell. We love playing Terrell. We love Terrell as an organization because, and I'm just speaking as the president of the Spartans here. With Terrell, we do baseball stuff with them. We do softball stuff with them. We do football stuff with them, right? And there's kind of this rivalry, but there's a joint relationship that works really, really well. And a lot of the same thing has happened with you guys. We've been playing baseball with you guys and sharing space and things that they're trying to do the right things. And so, I think anytime we have an organization that's down the road that has the same ideals and visions and wants and goals for the youth, we're always going to be in a good spot. So we're happy to have you guys.
Yeah, and let me elaborate on that. I think that plays a lot of that. It's very important that you mention that because UNTX as a whole has a bunch of good organizations in it, right? And one of the reasons why we kind of left an old league, if you will, maybe some bad apples here and there, and it's just the overall camaraderie we have with not only you guys but Ferris down the road. We got Hatchie not too far from us. I mean, it's just the relationship that you build as grown men to help these young athletes, student athletes, if you will. So no, man, it's been great so far. I think this season's going to be great, man.
Awesome.
So Coach, first again, welcome to the show. And for those who don't know you, tell us, who is Coach Dennis?
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, appreciate the introduction earlier. Listen, I'm just the 8U head coach, man. Listen, I'm just a normal guy out here, and trying to inspire the youth a little bit. I had some great men in my life guide me and lead me the right way. You know what I'm saying? And you can get on Facebook nowadays, and you can kind of see what's out there. And there's a lot of toxicity in our environment and what we do, right? As volunteers, and I think just us leading the way by example, us doing it the right way. That's all I really am, man. I'm just somebody trying to teach these kids right from wrong. But listen, here in Seagoville, dude, we're running a good organization. We've increased our numbers over the last couple of years, just as far as roster wise. We're over or up to almost 100 kids this season, right? So I'm just somebody out here just trying to help out some kids, man, who probably haven't had that exposure to football or haven't had the opportunity yet. Out here in Seagoville, Forney, it's boots on the ground when it comes to
Right.
recruiting. You got to come out here. You got to really put a face out there. Post along on Facebook, whatever it is. But if you can reach one or two kids, man, and help them in a way that maybe you were helped as a kid, that
Right.
that's all it's really about.
And speaking of that, coach, who are some people who help mold and shape the man you are today?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, I had some great coaches, leaders, and mentors growing up. Prime example, I had a coach 6th through 8th grade, Coach Parker. He ended up he was a Green Bay Packer for a short while, but just taught us the hard nosed, tough way of football, and that nothing's really ever going to come easy, right? I had some men, basically just teach you, like I said earlier, the right way,
Right.
and especially in regards to football and life. A bunch of the stuff that you encounter on the football field is stuff you're going to encounter in life. You got to come over you got to overcome adversity. And just teaching those kids at such a young age that they're capable of doing this kind of stuff. Once again, that's all it's really about. But I had some great leaders growing up. I had some great mentors. Coach Carl, he was another one who I'd shout out. And that's really it, man, for me.
So, Coach Dennis, if someone was to ask you, what is the culture of Seagoville, what would you say?
So the culture, I think, for us is family and connection. Me and another coach, Coach Jam, our 12U head coach, we most recently went out to the Cowboys coaches clinic. And I don't know if you guys are Cowboys fans. Obviously down here in Texas, a lot of us are.
Well, the ones that matter are,
There you go. Right. Well, I'll cut to the chase here. We had an opportunity to speak to a lot of these coaches, ask them a lot of questions, and at the end, Coach Shoddy actually came out and gave a little speech to us, and it's probably something you guys have heard before when he talks, but he talks about connection with the players, and for me particularly, it's not just going out there and teaching X's and O's every time, right? It's about building a connection with these kids. Me coaching 8U, I'm still coaching kids who watch cartoons, watch anime, so I can go out there and wear a Dragon Ball Z shirt and just connect with these kids in a way that it just almost changes their whole perspective on being on the football field with their coach. So that's the culture in Seagoville right now. You'll find on every level of ours coaches that are willing to help out their kids in any way, shape, or form. I mean, we're picking kids up for game day, practice, whatever the case is, right?
Right.
So that's really it right now. Is just family and connection.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dolph, we couldn't have a show with a special guest on without me making a comment, right? And here's the comment, just like last week. Once again, we got another one on the show that, internet's a little spotty. But I got the question. Are you in a rave right now? Like what's going on in that room, man? Like I got a laser light show. It's dark. Like what's happening? Like what?
No,
Like what's going
listen.
on?
Listen, on the side, man, I do some streaming. I do some video game streaming. So this is actually this is kind of my son's bedroom / streaming room right now. So here later on this evening, I'm going to be playing some video games tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll give you a pass on that. And by the way, Brandon Lee, Avery Lee Edwards, I do still watch cartoons, but only The Simpsons, the greatest cartoon ever created.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That is a good cartoon. Futurama, don't forget about Futurama.
That wasn't too bad either.
And final question I have for you, coach, is this. When the young men that you're coaching, the young players that you're coaching today leave you, what is the one thing you want them to take with them to middle school, high school, and into life?
That's a good question. The number one answer I think I'd give them is to always have fun doing it. If they're not having fun doing whatever they're doing, right? If they're passionate about, band class and maybe they're not having fun in it anymore, maybe find something else for your avenue, right? But as long as you're having fun and as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that's all you can really ask for.
All right, there you have it. The enemy is in the building behind enemy lines, but he's family. Coach Dennis, AU Dragons coach, once again, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you. And listen, coach is gonna hang out. He's gonna hang out because he's looking to challenge. We need who's gonna step up and go one-on-one with Coach Dennis tonight in the trivia. I see everybody in the chat, but we need a volunteer right now. Look, he's calling you out. Spartan Nation, come on in. Where you at? Larry, where you at, Larry?
Bring him my way. Bring him my way.
We definitely need OG Larry on here. I would. Oh, we got to get OG Larry on this show.
Most definitely, man. Well, listen, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Spartan Nation, your coaches will be in the building, and we're going to talk about training camp and just how everything's been going for your Forney Spartans. We'll be right back.
Run it up, check the scope, money talk, money mo. Yeah, main crew say they with it, kicking down the door. Run it up, check the scope, money talk, money mo. What? Main crew say they with it, kicking down the door. Let's go. Had to switch the whole lane when I'm driving the machine. True vision, big dream, kingpin of the scene. They be talking on the net, I just count the green. Cash. From a phantom to a ghost,
All right, family, welcome back to the weekly war cry. I'm Dolph Jackson. We in the building, baby. My co-host, y'all already know who it is. It's Big Cal, baby. We just had a special guest in the building, 8U head coach. Coach Dennis was in the building. Coach Dennis is hanging out tonight because he is up for trivia tonight. But we need somebody in the chat to step up and represent Sport Nation, baby. Don't hide now, baby. I need you to step up and represent, baby, and get this week off to a great start because we just go. It gonna be a clean sweep. I'm sorry to tell you, Dennis. It's gonna be a clean sweep this week, baby. I'm just saying.
Dolph, I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna put it out in the ether. Somebody go find OG. I want OG on the show to compete against the rest of these guys. I want OG. You know who else I want on here? You know what I think we should get on? I think we should get in your brother-in-law. I want to get Rod on the show as well. Okay. Because
Coach
hey,
Rod.
Listen, man, Coach Rod knows a thing or two. I think he's got some skills.
Okay, let's do it. Coach Rod, you heard it. Need you on here, brother. All right, family. So right now we gonna bring up the first head coach. Kev, I'm gonna let you do it. Bring up the first head coach for the Spartans, please.
Hey, let's start with 5U. Matthew Sherman, come to the stage. There he is.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Matthew? Welcome in.
Hey, thanks for having me again.
Hey, no problem. No problem, coach. And listen, we gonna get straight to it, coach. Listen, you've had your team in training camp. You had practices. Since training camp, what have you learned about your team that you didn't know before camp started?
Gotta have a lot of patience.
The 5U level, he's not lying. Anybody who's coached 5U kids, you better be very patient.
Yeah, but I mean, it's almost night and day difference from day one to now. Me and the rest of the coaching staff, we're super excited, especially for the games Saturday. I mean, Coach Garrett and Coach Arthur, they have our defense. It's looking solid. We have we have a man, we have a dog, and that's going to be playing both ways, offense, defense, and he was just wrecking havoc Tuesday at practice. I can't wait. And offense wise, I mean, Jace, our receiver, soft hands, can catch.
Did you say receiver? Did you say receiver at 5U, Coach Sherman?
I sure did. And now
about 5U?
Hey, come out to practice tomorrow.
Well, I'm be busy with my own practice, but
hey, I also got a tight end that has soft hands as well.
Okay.
Receiver and a tight end at 5U. Let's do it.
I'm telling you, we've got a spot. I think we have something special brewing. So I know we're super excited to get going. What do we got? 4 practices? No, it's this Saturday, right? One more practice. Get ready. So
we got 1 practice and Saturday's here.
Yeah. So, and it will be different. I mean, I know, Kev, you said we're doing modified. I'm not sure which half we're going first. Has that been discussed yet?
I figure we just decide that at the half, right? One or the other.
Yep. So again, it's gonna be fun.
Well, Coach, we're looking forward to it. Thank you for joining us tonight, and good luck to you and the squad this Saturday.
All right, thanks. Thanks,
guys. Have a good night. Yes, sir.
All right. Without further ado, we keep moving, right, Dolph?
Yes, sir. Keep it going, baby.
Keep it pushing. 6U head coach Rick Mitchell, join us in. Come on in.
Rick is in the building. Come on in.
Going on, fellas? How are y'all?
Doing good. Rick, how about yourself?
Can't complain, man. It's game week, and this is what we've been working for, and just really excited to get into it here.
Hey, Dolph, before we get going, though, we want this guy in? He kind of looks like a cop.
Witness protection program, man. We're gonna have to move, man. But Rick, let's get to it, my friend. So far in training camp, man, what is the one thing that has surprised you the most about your team?
Well, I would say really it's just all the new players. More than 50% of my team this year is new. A lot of them new to the organization as well, not just new to my team. And so the first thing we had to do, obviously, was get them acclimated to the Spartan culture and our standards. And they bought in quickly. The kids did. The parents did. You guys know this as coaches. If you have a great group of parents who are bought in, it makes your job as a coach much easier. And so we've got a great group of parents. We got a great group of kids. And so once we established the culture and the standard to which we want to play, then it was getting to the X's and O's. And I feel like we've done really solid work. We haven't had a scrimmage, haven't had a joint practice yet really at all. So we've been just taking live reps with each other. And, we've done really well. And I like what I've seen on the defensive side, and I like what I've seen on the offensive side. And having the perspective of having coached 5U last year and now 6U, I can tell you that we are way more prepared as a team this year than we were last year. And that's a testament to my assistant coaches. They got their offensive scheme, they got their defensive scheme, and we're ready to go. We got the pieces in place. We got our playbook down. The kids are flying around in practice, and really, it's just we're super excited.
Now, Rick, if I remember correctly, and again, these are preseason games, right? This is about getting work, getting not just your starters, but also your backups prepared, running your different offenses and defenses, figuring out what the regular season is going to look like. But if I recall, Last year when we played all Sunnyvale teams, your team was the only one that lost that day. And now you're getting an opportunity. That was the only Sunnyvale team that chose to come back. Interestingly enough, you're getting an opportunity now to get some payback. What does that look like for you going into a preseason game?
Well, first off, I appreciate you bringing up that one loss from last year. Yeah, that's very, very kind of you. But no, look, for us, we're super excited. Actually, the Sunnyvale coach actually hit me up a couple weeks ago, wanting to get some work in. And it actually, that day is when we finalized the scrimmage. So it kind of worked out. But for us, look, like, their team's probably different, just like ours is. So the only thing that I can really speak on is my boys. And I feel really good with what we've done. Love the new players that we've added. And, man, we got a confident group, And now ultimately, like you said, the scrimmage, that's really your barometer, right? All the hard work that you've done, all the effort that you've put in, the barometer is the first time out on the field. And so, you can any team can look good in training camp. Any team can look good practicing against themselves, right? But until you step onto that field against another team, that's a different story, And so I'm just looking forward to watching the boys go do their thing, because the confidence that we have as coaches from what we've seen, I know that that's going to translate to the field. So I'm not worried about it at all.
All right. And before you get out of here, Rick, my final question is this, man. You spoke about your assistant coaches, man. Give a shout out to your assistant coaches, man. Who's your offensive, defensive coordinator, special team coordinator?
Man, I'd love to. Look, these guys are the ones that get the boys ready to go. My offensive coordinator is Coach Q Peters, and my offensive assistant is Chris Gabriel. Love those guys. They've put together a heck of an offense and a scheme that's going to work. It's going to travel. It's going to look really good. The parents are going to be super excited, because ultimately we score points as our offense goes, right? And so those guys are tasked with a pretty important job, and they've done a heck of a job with the players that we have, and I love what I'm seeing. On the defensive side, my defensive coordinator is Paris Hamilton, and defensive assistant is Cleonte Grafton. Both of those guys, again, bring that defensive mind, defensive skill set. They're ball players themselves. So they have the techniques and everything that are getting these boys ready to go. And so I really, certainly we would not be as a team where we are today without those four that I just mentioned.
Well, look, Coach, thank you and your staff, and good luck, not only this Saturday, but the entire season to you and your squad. Shout out to the 6U Spartans, baby. Thank you, Rick.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
All right. Unfortunately, Coach Green couldn't make it in tonight, had work. So we're going to move right on to 8U and bring on Coach Billy Robinson.
Coach Robinson, welcome to the show. How you doing, Coach? Come on in.
I'm good. What up, Dolph?
Ain't nothing, baby. It ain't nothing, Listen, man, we appreciate having you on tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we're going to get straight to it, man. When you watch your team doing the scrimmage you had, who were some players that surprised you?
I had quite a few, man. I had a kid, Aaron Jacobo, who has come along quite a bit, shown some physicality up front. Got a new kid at corner, Desmond Roberts. He's stepping up. Got a kid, Elijah, who's also stepping up. Kid Ryder. Got a new kid who's going to be playing a little quarterback for us in corner, and Stephen Long. Got another new kid. I call him Face. His name is Blue. He's definitely going to be something special to watch, but I expected that. But those other ones are coming along and really going to help the team out and add a lot of depth and value to the team.
All right. So, Coach, when again, I just asked you that question, but the next question I have, man, is simple. First of all, Coach, how are you doing, man? Because I know you've been doing a little something. How you doing, first of all?
Hey, the limp getting a little better, man. My limp easing up. Old age trying to take a back seat a little bit. I
That's a camp limp.
Shut up, Kev.
Billy.
Hey, Pimp don't limp looking at the ground,
So what area of your team has shown the most growth since camp has begun in your estimation?
I'm gonna say overall the O-line, which is where we really needed the growth. All the way from last year and to piggyback off Coach Rick, I think that's a huge testament to what Coach Zach has been able to do with that line. Especially being, the linemen don't like to come to practice. I don't know what it is about linemen and practice, but you expect 7 of them to be there, and you get 3 Monday, 2 Tuesday, and hopefully Friday you get 5. I don't know what it is about linemen, but he's doing a great job.
Bring them some dinner, man. You get them there. You got to incentivize your boys,
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
All right. Well, look, Coach. Go ahead, Cam.
Billy, I got a question for you. This week, you guys are playing the Tar Heels. That's a pretty good team. What's your expectations? Normally, sometimes in preseason games, you're getting some powder puffs or an easier game to kind of like tune you up. But you guys are playing some really tough competition this weekend. How do you feel?
I feel really good, man. We've already had 2 scrimmages, both against Mesquite teams. One team finished number 2 in the state in their respective league. It was 36-0. That's the way we finished that. We faced a 130-pound running back. He got nothing.
It's like that.
It's looking good. Looking good. Hope we can continue it and just bring the new guys along. We got a lot of kids that came back from last year. They got a real bitter taste in their mouth, and they're showing it, and it's starting to rub off on the ones around them. They don't even know why they're angry. They're just getting angry because the rest of them are, which is a great thing to do.
Yeah, man, I love that. Love to hear it. Well, I'm excited now to watch on Saturday. So we'll see you out there, Billy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Coach Billy. 8U head coach. Thank you, Coach.
All right. That next one doesn't need any introduction. That's the Super Bowl champion, 9U head coach, Mario. Bring him on in.
Coach, how you doing? Come on in.
How y'all doing, man? Thanks for having me. Man.
Most definitely, Coach. Thank you for being here. Kev, I'm gonna give you the first question, then I'll wrap it up.
Oh man, the first question, Coach Mario, man, you guys just won a Super Bowl, right? So coming off of winning the Super Bowl, coming into the season, how do you keep those boys motivated to keep winning? Like, how do you keep them motivated to continue to grow and not become just full of themselves?
Man, that's a great question. You always have to find different ways to get through to all the kids, of course, as a group, but also individually. But I think the biggest thing, just through it all, coming to this point, is really pushing them past their limits and basically pushing them to get better. Believe it or not, man, what you'll come to find with a lot of these kids, man, is the character within them that you just got to go get from them. So like I say, just pushing them in different ways, basically expecting them to be better from it, and they willing to go and get it. So that's the best thing I can say about that.
Mario, I will tell you, and I've heard this from a lot of different people, and I've got to see it firsthand. We obviously came and got some scrimmage work with you guys last year, and then just this past week, you do a tremendous job in pushing these kids to their limits, and motivating them. I mean, I've heard several parents have commented to me, like, hey, man, I need to go get this kid on Coach Mario's team because I know he's going to set him straight. So number one, kudos to you, in that regard. You've built a relationship with a lot of these kids that, that's really what youth sports is supposed to be about, is building that relation, not just winning football games, right? It's a byproduct of, that, at least that's my philosophy. Is that the same philosophy that you carry? Are you trying to win games, or are you trying to create better young men and then a byproduct becomes?
I say it all goes together. Believe it or not, you know, just pushing them, you know, to be a better kid in such different ways. Basically they buy into the end goal, you know, which is, you know, like I say, which on the back end of it results in winning games. But you know, let's win today as a kid, you know, as a child, as a student, you know, basically correcting all that in a football way. It all, like I said, it comes out good on the back end. So that's the best I can say about that.
I like it. I like it. You know, I got one last question, Dolph, and then I'll let you take over. You know, everybody probably knows who number 23 is. CJ, man, that kid is special. I got to see that firsthand again this week, and he looks even better today than he did at the end of last season. He's got a drive in him. But who else on your squad is gonna pop out? Who else or should we expect to look for this season? Most importantly, going into Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I can say, you know, I always like to show love to my trench babies. You know, as Coach Dolph call them. You know, and what I mean is, man, man, see DJ, man, DJ Wafer, hey, he different. He really different. You know, so and that's something that I'm looking forward to seeing. You know, what he gonna do against a different colored jersey on Saturday. You know, and you know, and basically also Camden, Big Smooth as we call him. He's another one, man. It's just so natural for him. You know, the way he moves. You know, his strength and everything. You know, I think is all coming full circle now. And like I said, we're pushing them to that limit. And I think they're gonna really be, you know, they're gonna really show it on Saturday.
Yeah, man. I want to add to DJ real quick, and then Dolph, I'll let you take over. You know, I had the pleasure of coaching DJ in baseball. Like that's how he got to the Spartans first, was baseball before he went to football. And man, the growth in that kid from when I had him almost 3 years ago now to today, he didn't even want to play baseball anymore. He's all about football. But I in particular, when we were scrimmaging you guys, I looked up and 3 different times I saw DJ taking one of my linebackers and not just pancaking them. I mean, he put some syrup on those boys. And I went and talked to his dad afterwards. I said, "Oh my God, man, he's on a different level this year." So I'm excited as a lineman. You know, that's stuff I love. I want to see more of that. So, man, you hit the nail on the head with DJ. I think he's going to be special for you.
For sure. Appreciate that.
All right, Coach. Listen, Kev, excellent question. Coach, we ain't gonna hold you up. Listen, brother, you already know ain't nothing but love, baby. And we gonna keep pushing it, baby. With that being said, Coach, enjoy your evening. And thank you as always, my brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Coach Mario, 9U, baby, stand up. All right, let's keep it going, Kev.
Well, you know, the next one would be that 10U head coach. That's me. I was hoping that Rod would jump on. I sent him the link. I was going to let him come in and we could ask him questions, but he still hadn't jumped on. So you got to get with your brother-in-law, you know, because he's on my coaching staff.
I talked to him.
But I guess I get to be the one, so you get to ask me questions.
All right, Kev, right now. Kev, when you watch the scrimmages so far this season that your teams have had, what is one area of improvement you would like to see from them?
Discipline and effort. I mean, I'll just be totally frank. I'm one of the things with my boys is I don't sugarcoat it with them. I tell them every time, hey, I'm not going to sugarcoat the game for you. You're 10 years old now, right? The challenge that I run into with our kids in particular sometimes is, you know, keeping them motivated at the very beginning of that game. They do a great job. Right when we get into second half, right later in the game, when the pressure is on, my boys, they show up. When the pressure is on, my boys show up. But they have a tendency to come out flat. They have a tendency to approach the game and a lot of times play down to their level of competition. And I have to get onto them on a pretty regular basis. There's a lot of talent on the team this year. In years past, I have we've almost been a little one, maybe 2-dimensional in terms of, you know, the players that were carrying the ball. This year it's been interesting for us because, and Dolph, you and I talked about it a little bit, and some of the 12U coaches have got to see it, is we've got 3-4 kids this year that can really, break one off at any moment. And so from a coaching staff perspective, it's changing our perspective a little bit and trying to get more creative and get more of these kids involved. And so again, for me, it's all about discipline and effort and coming out fast instead of waiting to turn it all the way up.
Hey, there's your offensive coordinator right there, Coach Rod. I just put that link in it. Hit that link right there, Coach. Hit that link that's in the chat right there, and we go get you in here.
Is in the chat, Coach Rod. Is in the chat. Just click that button. We want you on here.
Yeah, because Coach Rod and myself, we had a little back and forth at the scrimmage, and family love, we had to put lights out, and they put them back in,
Yeah, I mean, now
I love it, man.
I will tell you this. I was, I was very impressed with. There were a few players in that scrimmage that I was super impressed with. Right, Michael really stood out. Armani is going to be just incredibly dangerous on that jump ball.
Yes.
Our defensive line was very strong. I'm not going to sit here and toot my own son's horn, but there were some people out there at that scrimmage that were hyping him up, OG included, right? But he was on a different level. It's exciting for me because we kind of come out there, and again, I think we were sloppy as all get out. But then you called me today and we were talking, and you were like, "Man, y'all look good," and I'm like, "We look good." I feel like we got more work to do than anybody. And so, but just to know that we've got, obviously Aiden wasn't there and Keith's not there. And so there's other pieces that are still coming out. I look at that and I'm really excited about what's coming down the pipe for us.
So far in camp, Kev, who are some players who have surprised you?
My biggest surprise in camp so far, we had a new kid named Asher who has just really stood out. He was number 5 in the scrimmage. He's really popped for me both at linebacker and at running back. So that's kind of a new kid. Kalen, number 3, he looks really good. What I want to talk about though is kids that are returning that have really popped, and
let's do it.
Keith Hall.
Okay. Shout out
Keith is a kid that, and a lot of people know Keith. Keith's a good kid. He's huge. For the last couple of years, I've kind of worked with Keith, and the entire coaching staff will tell you we've been waiting for that breakout season. And so far this year in practice, it's really shown. It is popping on tape every time we film, every practice. And every time I go watch tape, when Keith is there, he is exploding out of his stance. He's aggressive. He's mean. He's using his hands. And we really feel like as a coaching staff that this is going to be his year. He's got an opportunity to be kind of the defensive player of the year if he continues on that path. So that's kind of the standouts for me right now. Michael looks good like always. And, the normal guys are still the normal guys.
All righty. Well, Coach Kev, thank you, and good luck to you in the 10U squad this Saturday in the Spartan Jamboree, baby. All is here, Spartan family. All right, Kev, let's keep it going.
All right, our last but not least, or maybe least, I don't know. The VP, the 12U head coach, the guy that hates being on this podcast more than anybody. Anybody. Coach B, come on in.
Come on in.
Hold on, Kev. Hold on. Not this podcast. Any podcast. All right, let's be clear. I ain't got nothing against you, baby.
You don't discriminate.
Any podcast.
He just don't like the attention. I get it.
We're here.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
Hey,
but listen.
Can I?
Go ahead,
before you get going, I got to compliment B. I don't know if y'all have noticed. My boy B's been, we work together, and he's been bringing his lunch every day. My boy B's dropped about 40 pounds. He's trying to get down to about 220. He's looking real trim right now, dude. So I just want to compliment you in front of everybody. You're doing a good job, man. Keep up the good work.
I see. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Coach.
Some of that brown rice next time.
I got you.
I'll
bring extra tomorrow.
He getting in shape for that game, for that coach's game.
That's
right. He been in the lab. He been in the lab, baby.
Oh, I've been in the lab.
Oh, I love it. Uh-oh. Y'all hear that? Coach ain't gonna be a problem. Y'all better be ready. Better lace them up. All right, Coach, let's get to
Wednesday,
it.
we'll have DP on with Coach B, right? So they can,
Ooh,
in preparation
yeah.
for that battle.
Let's do it. That gonna be good. I'm gonna be messing next week. But anyway. So B, Coach Brian Holland, 12U head coach.
Yes, sir.
Who are some players that have exceeded your expectations so far during training camp?
Man, God, I could go down a laundry list of names, but I'm going to start with the one again. I've named him before. I knew he was special coming in this year, but Block is on a different level. His vision, explosion, shiftiness, and then the willingness to just run you over. The kid is absolutely special. KP, Joseph, Braden, big baby man Braden is just dominating out there. We went and scrimmaged the Gators out of Mesquite this past week, and he was just absolutely physically imposing. And then you got Mason Shavers, who's just, the size, speed, athleticism, strength. It's stupid. But Joseph, Chu, all those kids come to mind, man. They're just doing absolutely incredible things out there.
Billy said, "Don't leave out my homie B."
I'm here, Billy. I'm here.
Hey, man, listen. Can you got to talk about my boy though? When you talk about standout players, and I know you kind of briefly mentioned it, but hold on, Joseph Morrison looks like he's on a different level this year. I know you don't want to give away all the secrets, but my boy Joseph,
they already know who he is.
He came out and I told you this. He walked out, and I'm gonna get on Esther a little bit because she don't be getting him the form fitting clothes or whatever, right?
Right.
So
show
my
it
boy
off.
comes out. Yeah, he comes out with his his gear on, and I turned around and I was like, "Yo, is that a North Forney freshman? Like who is that kid?" And it was Joseph, little Joseph, man. That I wouldn't want to be in front of him this year. That's all.
Joseph is a physical specimen. It's just, and last year he was big kid, good size. This year he's walked out, man. He's abbed up. He's, the traps are coming in. His arms are cut up. Calves. We were making fun of him the other day. He had high socks on, and his calves didn't even fit inside the sock. Like he had to. It was leaving like a little imprint. So that's my boy Joseph. My boy Scoot. He's a problem. He's gonna be. I keep saying his other nickname is Dennis, for Dennis the Menace, because he is just incredible.
Well, his mama better not call him trash this year because I'm gonna call her out.
She still does. She still does.
Motivation, baby. Motivation. Yeah. Motivation. All right, Brian, last question for you. Then we got the debut of Coach's Corner featuring Brian Holland. Coach, this Saturday when you were watching the scrimmage, what is one thing that you would like to see from your squad?
Honestly, man, discipline. Discipline, just flat out discipline across the board. Offense is installed, defense is installed. We've been working. It's just the little things now. Making sure we're hitting the holes, making sure we're doubling teaming, staying on that block until we have to release. It's the little things that we're talking about here now. But just staying disciplined there, and we should be just fine. But Dolph, I'm going to answer a question that you asked to everybody else.
Of course.
What is the most impressive thing that I've seen so far this? And man, I'm telling you, I got to go to it. My offensive line is gritty. And when I say gritty, I was joking the other day, man, they got a little stank on them. Last year, we were a good offensive line. It wasn't bad. But this year, man, it's a whole different level across the board from the center. 2 guards, my tackles, it's just gritty, and like I said, they got a little stank on them. So I'm expecting them to come out and dominate.
Hey, Dolph, I watched a little film with Brian today, and they were scrimmaging the Mesquite Gators. And the film itself was horrible. It was like the worst film I've ever watched. However, I will tell you, there was some teach tape in there. And the teach tape is one of the things I've been working on with our old line is that hip to hip, double team up to backer. And there was a play in particular that broke for a long touchdown. Of course it will, because if you do this as an offensive lineman, it will happen. And I mean, Braden and Shavers, they got hip to hip. They drove that D tackle up out of the gap. And as soon as the linebacker made his move, Shavers split off, right? Big Braden covered that thing up. And I mean, the Red Sea parted, touchdown.
Joseph
all
went
the way
to the
down.
house.
That was incredible. So he's definitely got some good stuff going on that offensive line.
That's right, Brandon. Looks like every squad got a good offensive line, baby. Never forget, football will always be won in the trenches.
In the trenches. Sets the tone.
Always.
Thanks.
And with that being said, Cal, Brian, first of all, Brian, thank you. We are definitely looking forward to seeing the 12U squad in action, not just Saturday, but this entire season, man. We're looking for good things from your squad. Now, family, we got for the first time appearing on the weekly war cry. Y'all know this lady. She needs no introduction. She's all about business. I'm talking about, let's welcome to the show our sister, our family member, the one and only Sarah Rossini. Sarah, come on in.
Hello.
How you doing tonight, Sarah?
Good. How are y'all?
We're doing good.
You know, my favorite part about having Sarah in our work, just so y'all know, she takes a lot of flack, and honestly, she don't care. She is the no lady, but what most of y'all don't know is in the background, that girl does so much work. It's not even funny. And so, you know, we could not function without people like Sarah Rossini, Janet Allen, the rest of the board. But, you know, Sarah in particular, a lot of folks, you know, when they get the call from Sarah, they get a little nervous because Sarah's probably saying, hey, you owe money, pay your bills. Hey, you didn't turn in something. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. She's usually not wrong, but we love having her around because she keeps us.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And weird, they don't like to see me coming at practice either.
Got to open the gates. Got to open the gates for us. So, Sarah, before we get into the sport news and league news, who is Sarah Rossini? Who's the lady behind the scenes? Give us a little history, a taste of who exactly is Sarah.
Yeah. I got involved in this because very, very long ago, I was Kevin's team mom when what would be my 12U kiddo played on the Warriors way, way back.
Okay.
And I was Kevin's team mom.
Boy, those were some painful years,
Sarah. What I
Sarah.
signed up for. So I've got two kiddos. One has kind of aged out of Spartans and hung up his football cleats, and the other one is on 9U. We do basketball with both kids, all of that good stuff. And when I'm not harassing people for things on the Spartan side, I am a full-time realtor.
Okay. Well, listen, we appreciate everything you do for the Spartans. You are one of the cogs in the wheel that make it go around. And without any further ado, the floor is yours to give us the latest Spartan news and announcements.
Cool. So we've got scrimmages coming up this weekend. Everybody knows Warren Middle School will be our usual Spartan hoopla. All the bells, all the whistles, the concessions, the quesadillas, which are my favorite. The 22nd, we have kickoff also at Warren Middle School. Awesome event. Every kid gets introduced. Dance teams, cheerleaders, everybody's out there. 29th, we kick off the season. What even Kev doesn't know yet is that I have confirmed we are reopening replica jersey orders so people can stop asking me. We will reopen replica jersey orders on the 22nd, including the black and pink one that moms are literally chasing me around the field about. We are opening them, let me be clear, for 1 day. They will be available at kickoff, the end. We will
Don't
post
ask.
the link. Huh?
Don't ask after. I'm telling
No.
y'all right now. Don't ask me either, because I'm just going to send you back to her, and she loves saying no.
I love saying no. But I have talked to our vendor. I have to have her. I will come home from a very long night of kickoff at 10, 11, midnight, whatever time we get out of there, and I have to put that order in. Now, they're going to take 2 weeks. You're not going to have them for the first 2 games of the season. We will have them to you by the 12th. So replica jerseys are opening back up, and all of the swag that you've already ordered will be available for pickup at kickoff. So if you've already ordered your replica jersey, if you ordered hoodies or t-shirts or any of that good stuff, that is all going to be ready to go. Currently, I believe, sitting at my house waiting to be sorted once we get through second certification for UNTX, which is also this weekend. If your tackle kid did not make it to first certification to weigh in, you have to come this weekend to Mansfield to weigh in, or you are ineligible. It cannot play. No ifs, ands, or buts. No refunds. Cannot play. What day is kickoff in the chat? Kickoff is August 22nd. Starts at 7 o'clock.
Gates open at 6:30.
Gates open at 6:30. Did I miss anything, Kev? Gate season starts on the 29th.
The only other thing that they miss is, also at the preseason kickoff, not only are you picking up swag, not only can you order more replica jerseys, but you'll also be picking up your yard signs. So every single kid in our program has yard signs. The new yard signs are in. Do not leave the pepper rally without getting your yard sign, because one of the things that coaches hate the most is carrying around yard signs and chasing people down. Make sure you get it out in that yard, and represent your Spartans well.
Hey guys, I'm also going to add on that yard signs, decals, helmet decals are in. Let's get those helmets clean and clear. I will be setting up times to collect from coaches, I think next week, to get that done over the weekend.
All righty. Well, Sarah, if there is nothing else, thank you for joining us tonight on the Weekly War Cry. Sarah Rossini, everybody. Have a good evening. All right, family, this is the Come On In Sports Network, and you are watching live, baby, the Weekly War Cry. You have Coach Kev, you have Coach Brian in the building, baby, and you got yours truly, Dolph Jackson. Listen, when we come back, baby, it's the debut of Coach's Corner with Coach Brian. We'll be right back.
Run it up, check the scope, money talk, money mo. Yeah, main crew say they with it, kicking down the door. Run it up, check the scope, money talk, money mo. What? Main crew say they with it, kicking down the door. Let's go. Had to switch the whole lane when I'm driving the machine. True vision, big dream, kingpin of the scene. They be talking on the net, I just count the green. Cash. From a phantom to a ghost, you know.
All right, there it is, the intro for Coach's Corner. Listen, this is a segment we're going to bring to you each and every week. This segment was created for parents out there. You know that your son plays football, but you might not understand the game of football. So we're going to take you through a course the entire season, baby. A little football 101, baby. Brian has put together your first lesson for the evening. So all parents who do not understand or fully understand the game of football, here's what I need you to do. I need you to take out your phone, open up your notes, or I need you to go old school, baby. Grab your pen and grab you a notepad, baby, and just start writing down and taking notes. Without any further ado, Coach Brian, come on in and let's begin class. Class is in session.
All right, I appreciate you, Dolph, and Kev for making me do this. I'm gonna just address somebody in the chat though. Yes, Billy, bring your box. Okay, we won't have a repeat of last year. Bring your box. But what up, Spartan family? Like I said, Dolph, I appreciate you letting me do this. One thing that I hear a lot on the sideline, even from my wife, is, coach, after every practice game, they're looking at the playbook and they're wondering what these play calls mean. And anybody who knows me, I'm extra. So my play calls are definitely something different. I think one of our play calls, stack right over, twist pinch, flex hover, fake 33, X smash.
Calm down, John Gruden.
I know, it's extra. I love it.
Yes,
you can judge me. I love it. But these kids understand it. It's
what
awesome.
Are you talking
about? We won't get that in depth with y'all, but we will break a lot of this down. So over the next couple of weeks, we'll roll through some offensive formations. We'll roll through just educating you guys on where we're going, what your kids are learning, so that when they're talking to you about it at home, you understand, or at least hopefully understand. So to start tonight, we're going to work through just 2 quick plays. Part of it's going to be more formation driven, and then we'll talk through the play after. But the first formation, Kev, if you want to go down to edit formations there for me, we're going to talk about pro. So pro can be pro left or pro right. Right now we're in a pro right. The signal that it shows us as pro right is our tight end will be to the right, and our X receiver will be to the right as well. Starting off just as your standard formation, you'll have 2 running backs, a tight end, 2 wide receivers, and the quarterback, most likely, most plays will be under center. That means he is up under the center's butt, taking the snap from there. You got a left guard, right guard. They are responsible for pass blocking, run blocking, and then helping out the center. Your left tackle, right tackle, they are anchoring the offensive line. Again, run blocking, but really, really important when it comes to pass blocking, as most teams will be sending their fast guys, their fast linemen off the edges. Okay, give me an off the edge. There you go. So it's important that they're athletic and talented to be able to handle that pass rush. So again, this is our ace right. If we were to flip the play, we turn and take the wide to the other side. The X, Kev, you don't have to do it. That's not going to flip it. But that would be then your pro left. Right now we're in the pro right.
So for those who not understanding, Brian, so pro right, the Y would be a tight end, right?
Your Y is your tight end, yes.
Now, for those who may say, okay, what is a tight end? Can you explain to them right quick what a tight end is, please?
So come on, Seema. So really what that tight end, they're going to block. They're going to be there to help anchor that right side of the line or whatever side they're on. But then they can also release off of the line and go out into pass routes. So they're going to be at times your most skilled. I know some linemen are gonna be upset with that, but you're more skilled offensive linemen because they'll do a little bit more.
All righty, there you have it.
They'll do a little bit more in the passing game.
Got you.
Your fullback, your halfback is the one with the H in the back in the green. We'll also label that your 2-back, and then the F is your fullback. We'll also label that your 3-back, and that'll come into play as we work through the plays that we have for you guys tonight.
All right, well, Coach, I'm excited, man. I learned something new, and there are a lot of people in the chat right now. Brian, I just want to let you know that I would not have wanted you to be my teacher because you give homework on the first day, and I don't like that. But you did a great job. You did a great job tonight explaining. And there are some who right now are going to be asking questions when this pod is over. What in the world is a Y, a F, a X, and a Z? To find out those things, you have to tune in each and every single week to the weekly war cry. And by season's end, we guarantee you you will know exactly what X, Y, and Z is and what is a tight end. Anything else you would like to add, Coach Brian?
If we're done, we're done. I was going to walk them through Pro Right 28 toss, but
yeah, go ahead, walk them through that. Walk them through that.
All right, so here again, we're in Pro Right. For the chat, why is this considered Pro Right?
In the chat, put in the chat.
Why is this Pro Right?
Get us an answer. Somebody. Sister Barbara, put the answer in the chat, Sister Barbara. Why is that Pro Right?
I'm trying to cheat for y'all. Nobody's picking up on it. I'm cheating.
Come on, Spartan family.
All right, so we'll move forward.
Okay, Dana.
There you go. There you go. So as we look at this, we'll also have our holes, right? And so we've got going to the right side, the holes are considered 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2 is in between the center and the right guard. 4 is between right guard and right tackle. The 6 hole is between right tackle and the Y, and your 8 is outside. And now we're going to go to the other side. It's going to be the same, but we're going to start with 1, 3, 5, and then further outside is your 7. Okay. And so when we break this play down, we've got pro right. So we've got our formation, and then we've got 28 toss. And so the first part of that 28 is the 2. That is going to signal who's getting the ball. So remember, our H-back is also considered our 2-back. And so that 2-back is going to receive the ball, and they're going to run to the 8. And it's just pretty simple where the quarterback will turn, toss it, the 2-back will catch it, and they'll head around the outside to the 8 hole and go for a touchdown. The Y will seal, the right tackle will cup and seal. Everybody else is locking down to the right as far as your lineman. Your X receiver is kicking out that corner that's over top of them. And like I said, the 2-back should be going to the house.
Yeah,
But
simple
play.
Generally speaking, Brian, you're trying to create some level of double teams in here.
Yep.
Right? Double up to this backer, seal off the edge. Right, this fullback should be picking up the first scraping linebacker coming across.
First coming in.
You really want these guys, if you can, creating double teams either here and here, and then the other 2 on the backside are kind of blocking down and just sealing to prevent. The only guy that can really make the play on the backside would be a really quick nose shooting through here. This guy shouldn't be a problem as long as you're developing quickly.
Yep. Got it. But that is 28 toss. Super simple staple in most offenses. So you should be able to see that probably on Saturday.
All right.
We will be looking for that this Saturday. Jamboree.
Yes, sir.
All right, family. That, family, was the debut episode of Coach's Corner with Coach Brian. Brian, you did an excellent job, my brother. Excellent job.
I'm so proud of you,
family.
man. You grown right before us.
All right, we about to bring Coach Dennis back on. Now, here's the thing. I'm still waiting. I need somebody from the chat. It ain't going to be Kevin. It ain't going to be Brian. And it ain't going to be yours truly. We need a family member from the chat who's not afraid. Hold on. Let me bring Dennis on. Dennis, talk to him, Dennis. I think Dennis got y'all running scared. Y'all, listen, y'all are not representing us well right now. This chat should be filled up right now with people wanting to come in here and challenge this man and take on this challenge for the family. So who's going to do it? Raise your hand, hit the link, and come on in. Put in the chat if you want that smoke. Okay. Coach Billy said, I want the smoke. Okay. We keeping it on the field. Let's get Coach Billy in there. Let's bring Coach Billy up if we can bring Coach Billy in this thing. Oh, there we go. Coach Billy against Coach Dennis, baby. 8U against 8U. Oh, it's a preview, baby. It's a preview, baby. We starting hot and heavy already. Listen, family, for everybody in the chat, don't be cheating because you only got 5 seconds, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna know these things. Y'all gonna be Googling, gonna have your little Google fingers going, but I ain't gonna give you that much time. But without any further ado, we about to get down to it, baby. Dennis, since you're the guest, we're gonna give you the first question of the evening. Now, listen. By the way, we got a scoreboard too, baby. We keeping score tonight too. Hold on. Let me get the scoreboard up there first.
Like we tell the boys, we're always competing around here.
We competing around here, baby. We're competing around here. Let me put Dennis. I'm spelling your name out and everything. This is real. We even got green grass. We got football grass, baby. We doing it big tonight, baby. What y'all thought it was a game? We serious over here. They thought it was a game, Kevin. They thought it was a game, Byron. We ain't playing over here. All right, man. Get Billy in here. All right, got Billy name in there. All right, we ready to go now. Back to the studio. Now all I gotta do is this right here. We gonna get the scoreboard up. Bam. So now everybody ain't got to worry about who's winning. All right, Here we go. Let's get it on. Hold on. Know what this thing missing? It's missing a little background music. Let me see what we got. Producer, find us a little background music to go with this trivia, baby.
Man, he's on it right
background
now.
Music, baby.
Man.
All right, let's see. We got some comments in the chat. That's right, Miss Zudi too. Yeah, girl, you pretty, girl. 8U versus 8U. All righty, baby. I see you. Let's do it. Let's do it, family. Here we go. All right. First question of the night is here. Everybody, this is for Dennis. Dennis, which sport uses the lightest weight ball, and what is the heaviest ball used in sports?
Ooh.
Heaviest ball is going to have to be the bowling ball. And lightest weight ball, I'm going to guess, is the tennis ball.
Tennis ball.
Or wiffle ball, excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, we heard his answers. Okay. Billy, same question.
Heaviest ball, bowling ball, and the lightest ball, I'm going to go with badminton.
What you say?
He said what?
Is that a ball?
You say badminton?
It's a ball.
Is it?
It probably is lighter than a wiffle ball.
Hold on. You know I love you.
We have a technicality.
You know,
I just don't know how Billy came up with a badminton ball. Like,
okay,
He's different.
No, that's pretty light.
okay.
They probably don't get much lighter than that.
All right, Chris. That's Crystal's answer. Okay. Is there the timer been on, baby? Yeah, we need a time. We got 10 seconds to answer. All right, here's the answer. The lightest ball is a ping pong ball, table tennis ball, and the heaviest ball is the bowling ball. You both were right about the bowling ball, but you both were wrong about the lightest ball, so we stuck on 0. Let's go to the
both get 1 point, right? They both get 1?
Nah, they didn't get it right. I can't give them a half a point.
Oh, okay. I thought that was 2 questions.
Yeah, I thought it was like a 2-parter.
It's all in one. All in one. Yeah, it said question 1, not 1A and 1B. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's go. Question 2. Billy, we're gonna start with you on this one, my brother. Is a mixture of basketball and water polo?
What?
Hey, Dolph, he doesn't swim. He don't know. He don't swim.
Listen, which sport is a mixture of basketball and water polo?
Bolo. Bolo.
Hold on. Dennis, what's your answer?
Bolo.
That's just called pool. That's just called pool basketball, man. I don't know.
Pool basketball. Okay.
I thought water polo was. Never mind.
Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. You got 5 seconds. Get your answer in before I reveal the answer.
I thought water polo was water basketball.
Christian say he don't know that. All right, here we go. And the answer is bam.
Water basketball.
Water basketball.
We up, baby. Seagoville up.
It was up. I mean, the question threw y'all alive. I mean, good Lord.
Hey, I do like Bolo.
Right. Hey, man, that might be a sport you can start. Bolo. I don't know what a bolo ball gonna look like, but hey, sport. But let's go. All right, here we go. Next question. Question 3, baby. Producer, let's get that background music going again, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Question number 3 is right here. We go. Only one sport, family, has been played on the moon. Do you know the name of that sport? Dennis, it is your turn to go first this time.
Golf.
Dennis says golf. Billy.
Golf.
Billy says golf. Dennis says golf. Everybody in the chat, 5 seconds. What is your answer? Is it water polo or water basketball? Is it bowling? Did they bowl on the moon? Did they play soccer on the moon? What is it? All right, here's the answer. And you both, hold on. There you go. You both are correct. So you both get a point. It is now 2-1. Dennis over Billy. Billy, you're on the board, baby. We're a second half team, baby. We got to pull this comeback. All right.
Hey, so Dolph, you can say prank, but I can't say bolo.
Say, bro, you know where I'm from. Hey, you understand what I'm saying? You've been around enough. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm still stuck on you asking, you know, throwing out there water polo on the moon. Like, where's the water?
Hey, right? Hey, inside the crater. Anyway, let's go. Let's go number 4.
He said we never landed on the moon.
Oh man.
That's right. Real Fan Sports. Come on in, Sports Network representing. All right, here we go, baby. Brandon says space is fake. Okay, here we go. Tiger Woods was named what in the world of golf? Let me read that again. Y'all gotta be careful with this question. I'm gonna tell you. Tiger Woods was named what in the world of golf? What was his nickname in the world of golf, in other words?
He got first, I think.
Yeah, Billy.
Billy's got first.
You know me?
Yeah.
Bro, you need to ask some football questions. I don't know.
You don't know, Billy? Take a guess. No. Take a wild guess. Tiger Woods was named what in the? He said Tiger. Oh, okay. Everybody in the chat, put your hands in there. Then it's your turn.
I thought it was the Tiger.
Okay, Dennis says Tiger. Billy says Tiger. Chat, what are you saying in the chat right now? What's the chat saying right now? The chat is saying nothing right now. So chat don't know either. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Should I give them? Let me see. That's the answer right there. Big cat.
I mean, that's kind of a tiger.
Man, that could be a bobcat, an alley cat. Okay, Kevin, Brian, should we reward him for this one? Should we reward both
absolutely not. We don't reward mediocrity here.
Kevin ain't giving up nothing.
Okay, there we go. I was just saying. All right, let's go to question 5.
We can give it to Billy. We just can't give it to Dennis. That's called home cooking, baby.
Let's go to question 5. All right, baby, let's keep it going. This is trivia night, baby. The first night, baby. We doing this all season, family. We got a lot of things in store for you, baby. Let's keep it going. Which sport? I'm gonna need y'all to listen to me good. Let me get this up there for you. Which sport is a mix of tennis and ping pong and uses a hard ball while being played with a paddle?
I believe that's pickleball.
Then it says it's pickleball. Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with pickleball.
Billy says pickleball. Dennis says pickleball. Chat, what do you say in the chat? What is the answer? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is they're both correct. We got a close one now, baby. It is 3-2. Dennis holding on by 1. All right, family, we gonna keep it going. We gonna move to 6. A lot of people gotta go to work tomorrow. All right, so let's go to number 6. Right now, this here I know, Billy. We gonna start with you. What does NBA stand for?
National Basketball Association.
He says National Basketball Association. Dennis.
Same answer, National Basketball Association.
All right, everybody in the chat. I guarantee you somebody in the chat gonna get this wrong. I guarantee you somebody in the chat gonna get this wrong. I guarantee you. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's the answer. You both are correct. All right, back to back. Billy's down by 1, 4-3. Can he pull a comeback? Can he pull the comeback? Let's see. All right, family, here we go. Question number 7. Oh, this is too easy. It's too easy. Here we go. Number 7. All right, producer. I'm gonna let you handle everything in this right now. Here we go. Number 7. In motor racing, what color is the flag they wave to indicate the winner? And I believe this one starts with Dennis.
Should be a checkered flag.
Can I pause you for a second? Can we point out that you chose Billy to start the last question? We were talking about the NBA, and now we get into NASCAR, and you pick the white guy. So
I didn't want to say that,
I see something here.
I didn't want to say that. I was trying not to say that, but I'm glad you pointed it out, bro.
First of all, I didn't even think nothing about it, but you know, it just sometimes it just flows how it flows, baby. You just got to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So, Billy, what's your answer, bro? What's your answer?
Checkered flag.
Checkered flag. Amy says yellow flag. Okay. Brian, you might want to talk to your wife, brother.
That's white with the yellow.
Don't watch much racing.
All right. I might have to talk to mine. She said, can she take hers back? Oh man. All right, family. Here's the answer. You both are correct. It is a checkered flag. Oh, that's 3 in a row. The guys they're hot and heavy, baby. It's 5-4, baby. 5-4. All right, here we go. Now we go to question number 8, producer. Let's take us to check question number 8, producer. In the banners, question number 8. Again, this is the Come On In Sports Network. This is the weekly war cry. And right now we are in the midst of the battle, baby. That's right, the family trivia night, baby. We've got Dennis representing Seagoville, and we got Billy representing Forney. All right, family, here we go. Question 8, right under that, producer. She'll be the next one. All right, I got you. Here we go right here, baby. How long is a marathon in miles?
26.
Billy says 26. Dennis.
I'm stuck like Chuck, man. I'm a 27.
27. 27, 26. All right, chat. Put your answers in the chat right now. You got 5 seconds. How long is a marathon in miles? Billy said 26. Dennis said 27. Who was right? Let's see. Billy, look at Billy. Billy done tied it up, baby. Oh, baby, we got to tie down, baby. We're coming down the stretch. It's like we're at the Kentucky Derby, baby. And down the stretch they come. All right, baby, let's go to number 9. We gonna keep it going.
Is that awarding mediocrity though?
He want to keep that. He want to keep that W, baby. He want to keep that lead bad, baby. You said 27. All right,
I'm messing.
Okay,
but did you see what Green Mother said? Y'all missed it. The greatest opportunity. That was a great pick because a marathon was the distance between Athens to Sparta.
Good question, then.
That's Sister Barbara. That's Sister Barbara. She always coming through. And by the way, she is the queen of trivia on my platform. She just destroys everybody. So that's why I didn't let her participate tonight. I let the champ sit to the side. All right, here we go. Who I started with first last time? Let's flip a coin. Let's go, Dennis. Since you lost that, I'm gonna let you go first. How many players are on the baseball team?
On the team. Let's say 15. I think it's 15.
Okay, okay, Billy, go ahead. Go ahead, Dennis.
We're not talking on the field.
The question says how many players are on the baseball team. Team could mean field.
15 players total?
Trick question, Billy.
So this is in total, right? The roster.
I don't know. The question says how many players are on the baseball team. I just looked it up.
Let's go with 24.
24. Well, according to the answer, you both are wrong. But Dennis was kind of right. It's 9 players, I guess. It's still the team.
It's 9 players on the field.
There's not 9 players on the baseball team. I got
a total of 9 on the team.
You know what? Because that question there was kind of, I think they did mess it up. I'm gonna give both of y'all a point on that one. You both get one on that. We tied at 6 apiece. We gonna keep it going. All right, here we go. The final question. Now, if we end in the tie, I do have a tiebreaker. All right, here we go. Question 10. Oh, it's all right. What type of race is the Tour de France? Parlez-vous français? Billy.
A bike race.
A bike race. Dennis.
Same, a bicycle race.
I know, Sister Barbara. I know. But wait. You gotta wait. They gotta answer the winning question. All right. Everybody in the chat, what do you say? I got 49 comments in the chat. I gave y'all too much time. Too late. Here's the answer. The answer is bicycle race. Correct. Bicycle race. And how we gonna break this tie, Kev? How we gonna break this tie, Kev? We got 7 apiece. How we gonna break this tie, family?
I got an idea. You know,
okay.
We just had Coach B do Coach's Corner, right?
Right.
I think Coach B needs to give them a quiz on something he just did.
Oh, okay.
What you think, Coach B?
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right, let's go with on the play that I just drew up. What was the full name of the play?
Oh, shit.
It was pro right 28 toss.
Okay. Billy, what's your answer?
I'm going to go pro right 28 toss.
Brian,
they both got it right.
All right. We ain't leaving till we get a winner. All right. We ain't leaving till we get a winner. Okay, here we go. I was kind of ready for this. Go ahead, Cam.
All right. We got another one. You want another one, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, one more. We'll give you one more.
On the play, each player had a certain color. What color was the X?
Blue.
I was going to say blue too, but for the sake of everything, let's say green.
The X is always blue. There we go, Billy.
Thank you, sir.
Billy won.
Billy.
Billy won. Billy. Pull the cup back. She pulled the cup back.
Epic comeback.
Represent, baby.
Let's go.
How about that?
I was hoping they were going to tie.
We never out it, baby. Never say never, baby. Until the clock says 0, you keep fighting.
Good game, Billy. I think we were both expecting more football-related questions, though.
I promise you I was.
And that's the beauty of.
Hey, Dolph asking us questions he don't even know the answer to.
Hey, I got the answers right here. I looked up the answers. I knew the answers. You know. But listen, guys, thank you both for joining us tonight. Dennis, once again, it's a pleasure meeting you, my man. Looking forward to
Saturday, man.
Saturday, man. And the entire Seagoville family, man. Should be an exciting weekend clash here in Forney, Texas. Thank you for joining us, my friend.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Y'all have a good one. See y'all Saturday.
You
All
too,
right, y'all have a good one,
my friend.
See you Saturday, brother.
All right, now everybody in the chat, I want to thank y'all for joining us. We got Brandon in there talking about more to life than football, Billy. That's right, tell him, baby, more life than football. Listen, the trivia ain't gonna always be about sports. I wouldn't like tonight. I'm telling you, we going around the planet when we doing this trivia, baby. We gonna put your thinking caps on, baby. And listen, I need more involvement from the chat. Listen, matter of fact, here's the thing. If you would like to participate next weekend in the family trivia, hit Cam up on Facebook. Let them know that you would like to participate, and you will automatically get sent the link so you can click in when it is time for family trivia night. So before we get out of here, is there any other sport news that we need to address tonight, family?
Nope, we ready, man. You know how it is. We got to close it out like we always do, Dolph.
All right, with that being said, Kevin, Brian, close it out.
Spartans, what is your profession?
Hold on. Now, here's the reason. Here's the reason I'm doing it. Because a couple parents told me that the president and the vice president, when they're closing out the show, they don't have any enthusiasm. They don't do it with any energy. It's kind of like, Spartans, what is your profession?
Dolph, I ain't gonna be screaming in my house. Like, what are we doing?
Kevin,
they must be talking about Brian, not Kev. Must not be talking about me.
Yeah, you were just like, Spartan, what is your profession? All right, I'm gonna give y'all another chance. Let's do it.
Dolph, hold on. You're right though, because that actually is Brian's line. That's supposed to be Brian.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you came up with it.
Go ahead, Brian.
Oh my God, y'all gonna get yelled at. Spartans, what is your profession?
Thank you. That's better. Listen, family, we're gonna see everybody next week, next Wednesday night for the weekly war cry. See everybody this Saturday at the Jamboree. That's right. Spartan football is back, baby, and we out. And remember, the doors are not open, so come on in.
Run it up, check the scope, money talk, money mo. Yeah, main crew say they with it, kicking down the door. Run it up, check the scope, money talk, money mo. What? Main crew say they with it, kicking down the door. Let's go. Gotta switch the whole lane when I'm driving the machine. True vision, big dream, kingpin of the scene. They be talking on the net, I just count the green. Cash. From a phantom to a ghost, you know.